Welcome back. I'm MTG Joe, and today we're going to be playing some more Gates on MTG Arena. As a quick start before we go, if you haven't done so already, if you could just hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner. It goes a long way to helping me continue to build this stream and to keep pumping out some great gameplay videos for your consumption. So we're going to get started with another best of three ranked. We got somewhat outclassed by a mono blue deck. They just out-tempoed us. First game we were short red mana. So we'll take it for another spin. I could see the power in the deck. We just had some bad draws and oddly enough got stumbled on mana in the ramp deck. So we'll see how we fare. We've been playing a lot of mono blue recently. So we have Growth Spiral. We'll probably keep this. We have a couple turns to draw lines. For those of you who are playing the Gates deck, what builds have you had the most success with? Have you gone with the Gate Colossus, Gatekeeper Ram heavy focus? This might be Esper. Yeah, so it's Esper Hero, so this one's probably a better matchup for us. So we'll pass turn here. Really wanted to hit a land there. Campaign. Let's Growth Spiral here. Get rid of a Ram. We've drawn very poorly with this deck. Seems unusual. So they Bell Hunt. Okay. So we're still in this. We have two sweepers in hand. Okay, so we're probably out of this. We can clear their board, but they still have 9 in the air, so we'll just call it quits. Most of these decks in the past didn't go up to Doom Whisper. Here, Archway Angel, Fight with Fire. Probably just get rid of the negates. Get rid of the mass manipulation. We'll probably have counter magic. We could get rid of the Gift of Paradise. I might just cut the gift for another land in the side. I think we're fine otherwise. Niv doesn't do that much. They'll have Mortify for the bindings, and their threats are fairly diverse and get down early. Opponent's still sideboarding. You really need that Growth Spiral on 2 into a tap line so you can untap with 4 mana just to catch up for the fact that all our plays are 1 turn behind usually. Feel like this is somewhat of a trap hand. I think we mulligan this. Okay, it's a better hand. I think we can bottom that. So here we can grow spiral and then grow spiral again and eventually lead off with a crisis to restock our hands. So they'll duress us here. Not the end of the world. So I'm going to do this now. And I'm going to play the Azorius Guild Gate just because they don't know about the Izzet Guild Gate. That hurts. They take the Crassus, and now our hand's useless. I gotta put together this deck. Seems really fun. Okay, so that can put us ahead, at least life-wise, unless they have another removal. They don't have any early pressure, so we'll eventually hopefully draw out of it. We can block profitably here. So I still like getting this down now, at least it blocks. I don't want them to be able to get cards off the top of our library. Okay, so they contempt. Crassus would be good. Ooh. So we'll X4 here. Draw a couple more cards, hit another Crassus. Opponent discoveries. Choosing not to bounce. Probably looking for like a Mortify or another. So not a land at least. So they're looking for removal. They might have had another Contempt in hand. So they keep digging here. I think best would be an untapped land. It's either another Plaza or the Breeding Pool. So we can draw a couple extra cards. Opponent's taking their time. This card's awesome. I played a lot during when Sphinx's Revelation was a thing, and the fact that your win condition's also a creature. Sweet. So I'm going to do this main phase, just in case it gets countered. I want to hold the creature back. Then we have Archway Angel to gain us even more life. So we can root. It's fine. They'll take the expansion. Probably root here and then play the Angel. Negate's good here. We can protect against. Any sort of discard. I'm going to let this go. They don't know about the negate in hand, and I want to protect our creatures from removal. We're comfortable enough. We're going to gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could just kick fight with fire here. And got the win there. So they thought seized us a lot, but we were able to get out of it. I think we're still good with this. We'll run it back. I don't want to bring in the bindings, especially now that we've seen that they're playing the Spectre. It's pretty much the only targeted removal on our deck. Sounds equally as bad. Okay, keep this one. Looking for a sweeper. I don't understand why we're... that's actually very good. Help us catch up a card and a land. Or not. So Growth Spiral is the proper card for them to take here, but they might take one of our threats away. See, I think this is wrong. You are far away from here, and Growth Spiral helps us bridge. So unless they have another Thoughtseize effect, but even then you should have still taken the Spiral first. So campaign here, we're just going to discard the Guild Gate. Just going to do this main phase. Needed something there. Wanted to untap into root. They Bell Haunt us here. Just get rid of the Clarion. Unless they don't have any other threats, I don't think Bell Haunt's that good against us. We end up just overdrawing on cards. Campaign's rough here. Get rid of the Angel. The root's gonna be what gets us out of this. So let's just go Izzet and Gruul. Crisis off the top would be ideal. They do have a full hand, but they aren't putting too much pressure on us, and our deck does have a lot of ways to gain life. At this point, us being hellbent. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can explosion for 3. Pass the turn. Let them attack. They'll likely lead off with campaign, and in response will explosion. Sure. Kill the thief, draw some cards. Do they have the negate? They have the stroke. Here we're just going to kill the thief. This will deal more damage, but the thief just generates a lot more card advantage. They have another thief. Sweeper. Hey, perfect. Campaign. Really is just a cycle at this point. Another thief. So here, I think we have to draw 4. Gives us the best chance. They do get a turn to draw something. But Angel puts us really far ahead here. So they take that from us. That seems wrong. Unless they have another disdainful stroke. Ideally, we'd want them to drop the campaign, then we know the coast is clear for counter magic. Okay, perfect. So we'll gain a life at least. They might have removal on the following turn, but that's fine. So here we'll draw some cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're short of doing both. So we'll just gain the life right now. Puts us back up to 22, and we can block unless they have removal. They'll pick up the campaign here. I like when we have the Guild Summit out because basically any draw is a live draw. Lands, other than Breeding Pool or Plaza Harmony. So we got 5 dead draws. So they have the removal. They're going to hit us in. Taking out the Guild Summit does hurt there. Especially because we drew the Guild Gate. So we'll pass turn. Opponent may be hitting some of our negates as well. Thief of Sanity is a very powerful card when it goes unchecked. So Ram for them is just a 2/2. Let's just thin out our deck a bit. I hadn't played with the Angels before. They seem very good. I was a little hesitant with the 6 mana cost and just the body not being that large, but we were at 6, brought us back up to 22. 1 gate, 2 gate, 3 gate, and 1 Clarion. Lyra. Crisis. Looks like they're holding up a negate as well. Okay, so let's see what they got. And opponents got it. So we'll concede this game. It's a good match. They got ahead, and we just didn't have the answer for the thief. So we'll go take it through another spin, record it as a separate video. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Thanks and have a good one.